Okay. All right, we are back, folks. We apologize for that. Looks like an internet problem, but we got it fixed, and so we will jump right into the show. You have just as a reminder, if you didn't watch the first part, was that the student store is having its last opening today. So if you're in the village, go check that out and support the student store. And oh my goodness, it's telling us now that we are having an issue streaming to Facebook. Oh man. YouTube is still up, but apparently the Facebook one is not working. And that's a bummer because most of our viewers watch through Facebook. So I think what we'll do is we'll just continue and I'll try and fix that post. I'll try and post that post our stream back to Facebook whenever we can get connectivity with it. So we will jump right in and we will start with some village and state current events. Why don't you take it away, Uriah?
Okay. Village and state current events. Kodiak City Council pauses city manager hiring until later in May. 5 months after hiring an interim city manager, the city of Kodiak is still looking for someone to take on the job permanently. But last week, the city council put a temporary hold on hiring process.
Very good.
Kodiak brown bears are known across the world for being big, but according to a new study published April 13th by the journal Ecology and Evolution, Kodiak bears harvested by hunters have gotten even bigger over the past few decades. The study's author said this means the population is being well managed.
That's an interesting fact, huh? Because normally when there's hunting, especially of the larger ones, as Uriah just said, we'll usually have a smaller group, but the opposite has happened in the case of the Kodiak brown bear. So very cool. Interesting. Thank you for that.
Water project continues in the village. Continue to be aware of heavy equipment in your area. Make sure to protect your water heater in the event of water outage.
Nice.
Summer reading program is coming up this summer with the theme being gardening and growing things.
That'll be a fun one for you guys that are here in the summer. That should be informative and fun.
Carlick River Chinook salmon escapements have experienced record lows over the past 3 seasons, only 379.
Yeah, 379 fish in 2023, right? So this is a historic low. And go ahead and continue, Uriah.
Fish in 2023, 76 fish in 2023, 76 fish in 2024, and 93 fish in 2025. These escapements are far below the established biological. I think that's how you say it.
Yep, biological. Very good.
Escapement goal BEG range of 3,000 to 600 or 3,000 to 6,000.
Right.
Chinook salmon.
Very good. So yes, this is emergency levels, right? So normally before people can subsist on king salmon from around this area, this Carlick and Ayakulik, they usually need 3,000 to 6,000 fish that get up into the stream for escapement so that they can spawn and it can be a renewable resource for us. So 3,000 to 6,000 is what they shoot for. This last year, there was 93. And I know we've talked about this on the stream before, folks, but this is, it's really, as far as the Ayakulik and the Carlick rivers go, it's sort of catastrophic in its decline, with less than 100 fish, 100 kings getting up the rivers there. So that's a sad deal. And Fish and Game had to act accordingly, of course. And so go ahead. Thanks for that, Uriah.
Due to recent record low Chinook salmon escapements, it is not expected that the Carlick Chinook salmon BEG range of 3,000 to 6,000 fish will be achieved in 2026. The sport fishery in both the freshwater and saltwater near the Carlick River drainage are also closed. The commercial seine fishing is in the Kodiak area is restricted to non-retention
Very good.
of Chinook salmon, 28 inches or greater in the length prior to July 6th, and further commercial salmon. Fishery restrictions are likely. Effective at 12:01 a.m. Thursday, May 7th until 11:59 p.m. Thursday, December 31st, Chinook salmon in the Karluk River drainage, including the Karluk River lagoon, may not be retained in the subsistence fishery.
Yeah,
The department-
subsistence. Yep,
yeah.
very good.
The department will continue monitoring the Karluk Chinook salmon run through June and early July to determine if substance fishing for Karluk Chinook is justified.
Right. So they shut it down until December, which basically means the whole year, this whole fishing season for the king salmon in the Karluk River drainage and the Karluk River lagoon is shut down for this year. And they'll be monitoring it through the summer, and they will give us updates as needed. Well, thank you for that.
Yep.
Uriah. Thank you for the village and island and state current events. We appreciate it. All right. Next we have, who's doing this day in history?
That's also me.
Oh, that's you. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll stick with you.
All right. In 1429, English siege of Orleans broken by Joan
Yep.
of Arc and the French army. In 1867, Swedish chemist Alfred Nobel patents dynamite in England.
Yeah. Patents,
The first
dynamite.
patents.
Right.
The first of 3 patents he receives for the explosive material.
Wow. So 1867 was the official date for the patent for dynamite. That's interesting.
In 1912, Columbia University approves plans to award the Pulitzer Prize in several categories after establishment by Joseph Pulitzer.
Very good. Very good. This is a very prestigious award, the Pulitzer, or some people call it Pulitzer. Very distinguished award. Very good. Thank you.
In 1915, RMS Lusitania is sunk by a German submarine off the southern coast of Ireland, with 1,198 lives lost.
That's a sad ship, or sad story about this ship, the Lusitania. The RMS, do you know what RMS means?
No.
It was also a designator for the Titanic, RMS. And RMS just means Royal Mail Ship. It's an official designation. And so that was a sad deal with the Lusitania there. Go ahead.
In 1945, German Third Reich General Alfred Jodl.
Yodel, yeah.
Jodl.
Yeah,
Jodl.
German.
Signs documents of surrendering to the Allies at Reims, France. Soviet Union refuses to recognize it.
Right. So this is 1945, the end of the Second World War, and the Third Reich. Alfred Jodl was kind of he was the highest ranking guy in the country left, because Hitler and all of his guys either fled or excuse me, committed suicide. So very interesting day in history. May the 7th. Go ahead.
In 1952, the concept of the integrated circus, the basis for all modern computers, is first established by Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, and not to be confused with Jeffrey Dahmer. It's a whole other.
Oh, I said
other
Jeffrey
person.
Dahmer. I meant Dahmer.
Sorry. It's dumber. So anyway, the integrated circuit, which is the basis for all of our modern computing capabilities. And so today is an interesting day in history. Thank you for that, Uriah. All right, folks. So we thank Uriah for that. We will switch gears now to our Road Trip USA. Are you good to go, Dahlia? Oh, wait, no, you don't have.
I have Kentucky.
Okay, you have Kentucky? Okay, why don't we start with that? And while you begin that, I will show the folks at home some images of Kentucky. Let's first. Okay, go ahead.
The state is home to Mammoth Cave, the world's longest cave system with over 400 miles explored. Kentucky actually started off as a county in the state of Virginia, but the residents did not feel they were being properly represented by the state, so in 1792 it became its own state. Kentucky has the highest population of elk in the eastern part of the United States by far. With more than 11,000 elk currently roaming the state, the number is expected to continually increase only after being reintroduced to the state in the 1990s.
That's great. Thank you for that, Dahlia. It's a great fun fact. 11,000 elk. That's a pretty robust number. And while Dahlia is reading that, I'm showing them some photos here of the state of Kentucky. Go ahead.
The World Peace Bell, which is one of the largest free-spinning bells in the world, is in Newport, Kentucky. The bell weighs 30,000 kilograms or 66,000 pounds and is 3.7 meters wide. Louisville is constantly being pronounced in different ways around the world. The most common way locals say it is Louisville or Louisville. Anything else is going to get weird looks.
Okay, so they're very particular about how they say Louisville or like you said, Louisville. It's apparently it's not Louisville or Louisville. It's Louisville. Very cool.
Louisville in Kentucky made the state famous for the oldest sporting event, which was held continuously, known as the Kentucky Derby. Secretariat, is that what it says?
Very good.
Secretariat won a record in 1973 when he won the race in 1 minute and 59 seconds. The Kentucky Derby takes place at Churchill Downs Racetrack on the first Saturday in May. In the United States, it is known as the most exciting 2 minutes in sports, or the fastest 2 minutes in sports, in reference to its approximate duration.
Wow. So have you guys ever heard of the Kentucky Derby?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Is that where they wear all the weird hats?
Yeah, they do. They wear some funky looking hats there. And it's one of the races that that jockeys and their horses and their trainers and owners need to win to win the very elusive Triple Crown, it's called. So it includes the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, which is also another horse race, and then the third one, I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh my goodness. The three races, help us out if there's anybody in the chat. What is the third race of the Triple Crown? The Preakness, the Belmont Stakes. Okay, so you have the Belmont Stakes, the Kentucky Derby, and the Preakness. And if you win all those three, you win what's called the Triple Crown. And it doesn't happen very often. It certainly doesn't happen every year. And so very, very cool information about the Kentucky Derby. And has anyone heard of Secretariat? He was basically one of the most successful horses to ever race, period. And it's interesting when he finally died, Secretariat, the horse, they did an autopsy on him, and they found out that because he was just blowing people out of the water in these races. And as Dahlia mentioned, the Kentucky Derby in 1 minute 59 seconds is a record, and he set several records. And they found out that his heart was almost twice as large as a regular horse, which means he could pump more blood, which means he could run faster, longer. And so an interesting fact about Kentucky. What's that? His tired offspring kept winning for over 2 decades. Right. Yep. Yeah. And his offspring, like Ken mentioned here, they continued winning. No one, I think, though, has won in history like Secretariat has won. So very cool stuff. Check that out, you guys, when you get a chance. And as we go through these, as you can see, there's we don't get to appreciate this much, but there's a reason why America is called the land of the beautiful, right? I mean, because look at these, and this is Kentucky. Every state that we've looked at, folks at home and the students here, every state has gorgeous beauty to it. amazing vistas, neat historical culture. How blessed are we to live in this land? Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. Was that, did you want to continue there, Dahlia?
Yeah, I have 3 more left.
Okay.
Fort Knox is an army base in Kentucky that got its name after the founding father, Henry Knox. The Knox Bullion Depository was completed in December 1936 at a cost of $560,000. The army base reportedly has over $260 billion worth of gold on its property that spreads over 109,000 acres. The first gold was moved to the depository by railroad in January 1937. A lot of states have cities named Washington, but in honor of the first president of the United States. But Washington, Kentucky was the first, and Kentucky features the nation's most productive coal fields.
Very cool and very interesting about Fort Knox too. There's a bit of history going on with that, and I think delegates from the Congress have only looked in there one time, and also there was only one president to tour Fort Knox, and that was FDR. That was Roosevelt, and so there's this running sort of conspiracy theory, which may or may not be true. We don't know, but a lot of people think that that there are no gold reserves left in Fort Knox there. But look into that; it's a fascinating story. All right, thank you for that, Miss Dahlia, talking about fun facts for the state of Kentucky. Very good, very good. Okay. Next, we will go on to our next state of Tennessee. Who's doing Tennessee?
That would be me.
Aria? Okay. Let me, Tennessee, okay. Another beautiful land here. I mean, our whole country, we've gone through 30 some states, roughly, and they're all gorgeous. Okay, go ahead, Aria.
Tennessee became the 16th U.S. state on June 1st in 1976, and its capital, Nashville, known as the Music City.
Very good. Yep, 1796. Wow.
The state is nicknamed the Volunteer State, a title that originated during War of 1812 when many volunteers from Tennessee fought in the conflict.
Okay, interesting. Go ahead.
Tennessee is famous for its music heritage, being the birthplace of blue music and homes to the Grand
Ole Opry.
Opry,
Very good.
a famous country music venue.
Very good. Yeah. So they say in the music industry, you've arrived in country music if you've played at the Grand Ole Opry, which is just like Aria mentioned, a very famous country music venue. Go ahead.
The state is known for its hot chicken, a spicy fried chicken dish that originated in Nashville.
So check out that hot, spicy fried chicken if you're ever in Nashville.
Tennessee is home to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, which is the most visited national park in the United States.
Wow. The most visited national park in the United States, Smoky Mountain National Park. That's interesting. I thought I would have guessed maybe it was Yellowstone or something like that, but no, it is the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Check that out if you're on the East Coast.
Did you know the first European person to set foot in the area known as Tennessee was
Hernando de Soto.
Hernando de Soto. His
Expedition
landed by Tampa
Mhm.
Bay in 1540.
Wow.
For the arrival of the Europeans in the state, the land was settled by the
Cherokee
Cherokee and Chickasaw Native American tribes.
Very good. Very good. Wow. I didn't realize that that Tennessee was explored as early as 1540. That's amazing. Very cool. And look at these for the folks at home and the students here. Just look at the beauty of our land. It's just so nice.
I can see why it's the most visited national park.
Very good point. Yep, for sure. Wow, gorgeous, gorgeous. Excellent. Okay, thank you for that, Miss Aria. Next, our last state for our Road Trip USA today is Miss Allie talking about Mississippi. Go ahead, take it away, Allie.
Right. Over 63% of Mississippi's land is covered in forests, making it rich in natural beauty and wildlife habitats. The state is home to the longest man-made beach in the world, stretching 26 miles from Biloxi to Henderson Point.
Wow. And that's man-made.
Yep.
Wow, 26 miles. Amazing.
The Mississippi River, from which the state takes its name, is one of the largest rivers in the world and forms the western boundary of the state.
Right.
Mississippi has over 100,000 acres of catfish ponds, reflecting its strong aquaculture industry. Elvis Presley was born on January 8th, 1935 in Tupelo, Mississippi.
Very good. Tupelo, yeah.
Tupelo. Jackson, which is, if I'm not mistaken, the capital of Mississippi.
Very
Yes.
good. Yes.
Jackson was named after General Andrew Jackson in honor of his victory at the Battle of New Orleans in 1815.
Wow. Yeah, very famous general and famous, maybe notorious is a better word for Andrew Jackson. He's the guy who had a duel on the White House lawn
Oh, yeah.
with one of his accusers. He was also known to be really harsh with the native peoples in the different states, and so he earned a notorious reputation for being a hardliner.
Mm. During 1963, the University of Mississippi Medical Center witnessed the world's first human lung transplant.
Wow.
Joseph Beidenharn decided to bottle Coca-Cola for the first time in 1894 at a plant in Vicksburg, Mississippi.
Wow. Okay, so we should thank Joseph Beidenharn if you like Coke.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you for that, Allie. And just we'll take a minute here to look at a few more shots of Mississippi. There's the river again. Man. So if you guys remember on our last stream, we talked about there was an earthquake in the 1800s in America that made this gigantic river flow backwards temporarily. And it was a great example to, I mean, look how it's varying widths, right, depending on where you're at. But the Mississippi is a huge river, and I've crossed it once myself, and very pretty. Very gorgeous, and something that the country has utilized since its inception. So very cool. Look at that shot. That's an old steamer right there.
Wow.
But look at the sky and the backdrop behind it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just magical. Yeah, magical. Man, look at that again. Another angle. It just looks like an oil painting.
So beautiful.
So beautiful. Well said. That was a cool shot. Cool shot of the river there. So check these out, folks. When you get a chance, check out some more scenic pictures of our fellow countrymen here down in Mississippi, Tennessee, and Kentucky, and all the states. Really, they all have their own beauty in their own way. And like I said, as our fellow countrymen, it's always good to learn about them and what they got going on in their state. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, great. Well, thank you for that. And that will do it for our section on Road Trip USA. We will switch gears a little bit here. We will have a safety bulletin, and then we'll have a little bit of a LUTIC here. Why don't we switch? Actually, we'll switch gears now to a LUTIC and knock that out real quick. Here we go. So common LUTIC phrases, and for the folks at home, you can follow along with the slides that we developed for you, and the students will help me with the pronunciation. So some common LUTIC phrases we've been through before, but it's always good to review. All right. Anybody want to tackle this one? Go ahead. Very good. Miss Abigail, she said, "Oh, Walmart." And you know, our grandma, Sophie, my grandmother, would always tell us that as little kids. She'd always say when we were doing something we weren't supposed to, or we were playing in an area where we shouldn't, or getting into things that we shouldn't, she would say, "Oh, Walmart, and get away from here." Oh, Walmart. Okay. How about this one, Uriah?
Tawahuk.
Very good. Excellent job. Tawahuk. Tawahuk. What's Tawahuk?
Stop it.
Stop it. Knock it off. Tawahuk. Very good. Okay, Miss Dahlia.
Kiayu.
Caillou. Yep.
Caillou.
Caillou. Huh? What? Caillou. Very good. Okay, Titus.
Kayumipit.
Very good.
Kayumipit.
Very good. You had it right the first time. Excellent. Caillou meepit. Caillou meepit. What's that mean? What are you doing,
What does it
right?
mean?
Very good. Caillou meepit. Okay, this one's a tough one. How about it, Aria? Remember what the sound that double L makes?
Caillou. Pit.
Caillou sloopit. Caillou sloopit. What's that mean?
What's the matter with you?
Very good. Caillou sloopit. All right, Miss Abigail. This is an easy one. Kida. Well done. Kida, come on, let's go. Or go ahead. Kida, come on. All right, Miss Allie.
Adahwa.
Adahwa. It is done well, or it is done right. Adahwa. How about it, Miss Dahlia?
Nashliaka.
Nasluaka. Very good. Nasluaka. What's that mean?
I don't know it.
Very good. Nasluaka. Very good. Okay, you guys should know this one. How about it, Uriah?
Tungchigamnin Chali.
Very good. Tunk chigumgan chali. Tunk chigumgan chali. What's that mean?
I'll see you again.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent job. Okay, that will do it for some common phrases in LUTIC. And we will do one more. Let me pull those slides up for you folks. All right. So these are some place names, and let's try and give it a shot here, Titus.
Ajungak.
Very good. Excellent. Ajungak. Anton Larson. Ajungak. Ooh, this one's tough. You want to give it a shot, Aria?
Uluk.
Very good. Kange Chauchluk. That one's kind of a mouthful. Kange Chauchluk is Anton Larson Bay. Very good. This one's fairly easy. How about it, Titus?
Chingiyak.
Chingiyak. Very good. Shakmana for rubber boot, as we call it. And Allie told us about that. If you weren't on the stream last time, why is it rubber boot, Allie?
Because the end of the mountain looks like a rubber boot.
Oh, very good. Very good. Thank you for that. Okay. How about this one? Allie.
Chahingwa Shinak.
Very good. That's another mouthful. Chahwanashinak.
Chahwanashi.
Very good. Chahwanashinak. And this is a big one for folks that are Uzinki or Port Lions is Whale Passage. Okay. Miss Abigail. Mhm. Very good. Achach Shilwick. Achach Shilwick. What's that mean?
Whale Island.
Very good. Because we know Achach is whale. So Achach is it would be the root, and then Shilwick, the place of. So the place of the whales, the Whale Island. Okay, another easy one, Uriah.
Nalik,
Nalik.
which
Very good.
means Spruce Island.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, Miss Dahlia.
Taninak.
Tangichnak. Remember that
Tangichnak.
R? Yeah, that R's got the sound, right? Tangichnak. Very good. Woody Island. All right, Titus.
Uyak.
Uyak. Uyak. Very good. Real close to Uyak, right? All right. Who wants to give this one a shot? Aria?
Sahli Itak.
Ah, excellent job. Shaslidak. Shaslidak. Very good. Sitkalitic down there because I know you still have family down there, Aria?
Probably.
Okay. Okay, Miss Abigail.
Uktak.
Uktuk. Wow, Uktuk or Olga Bay. All right, Allie.
Tuna.
Excellent. Sheikh Tunak. Sheikh Tunak, which is
I can't see that far.
Sitkinak.
Yes, Sitkinak.
Very good. Yeah, it's kind of tough to see, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Dahlia. Last one.
Chuyak.
Oh, very good. Tuyak. Tuyak. Very good. What's that mean?
It means Tugidak Island.
Very good. Tugidak down there in the south end. Excellent, excellent job. Okay, with that will wrap up our Lutic section, and we will move on to our safety bulletin. Who's doing our safety bulletin?
Me.
Go for it, Titus. What's our safety bulletin about?
You mean just start reading?
Yeah, go ahead. What's the very top heading there?
Several sites have resources to help you from safe disasters like hurricanes, floods, and other natural man-made hazards. But are you prepared for everyday injuries that can happen?
There it is. Okay, so home safety is what we're talking about, just general home safety. Go ahead.
Every year, millions of people seek medical attention after they're injured at home. So it's important to know what to do to keep your family safe and your loved ones.
Very good.
Here are some of the common causes of injury in the home: falls, poisonings, including drug overdoses, burns, taking the first steps, and that's it.
Okay, so it just gives us a list of some common injuries that happen a lot at home, right? Okay, go ahead.
When an injury happens at home, it's important to know what to do and what items on hand to help you understand how to react with injuries, stay safe, and prevent further injury,
Very good.
and control pain in the injured individual.
Very good.
Learn first aid. Performing CPR on a person. Minor and life-threatening emergencies can happen fast, and emergency responders aren't always nearby. You may need to be able to save a life by simply taking actions immediately.
Very good.
First aid is a skill, so it's important to properly trained in the techniques to use. It's
Very good.
important to be properly trained in the techniques used to prevent further injury,
Very good.
relieve pain, and maybe even save a life. Beyond knowing how to perform basic first aid, skills like
This is the
CPR,
very good. Yes. Or cardiopulmonary resuscitation. That's what CPR stands for. Go ahead.
automated external defibrillator (AED), and how to administer
Administer. Sure. Naloxone.
naloxone is important.
Go ahead.
You can take your first aid class through organizations like the American Red Cross, local government groups, or places like the YMCA. Some programs are more expensive than others, so make sure you read course information carefully. Build a first aid kit. First aid kit with bottled water, band-aid supplies. In addition, your disaster supply kit, having well-stocked first aid on hand, can help you manage minor injuries or keep an injured person safe until they can get professional medical help.
Very good.
The American Red Cross suggests that the first aid kit for a family of 4 include these following items.
Okay. Now, in this instance, I printed this out just for you guys to look at, but so we won't go through each and every one. But if you're curious on what your first aid kit should contain, go to the American Red Cross, and they have a whole list of different first aid things like absorbent pads and adhesive bandages, and cold compresses and stuff like that. So if you're curious on what the American Red Cross suggests that you use for your home safety first aid kit, go check them out. Thank you for that, Titus. And we will move on lastly, before we sign off with you all, to our weather report. And who's doing the weather? All right, Miss Abigail, make sure you got that mic close to you so we can all hear you. And while you're doing that, I will bring up the oh my goodness, the windy app. So go ahead, Miss
Ma'am,
Abigail.
today variable winds less than 10 knots becoming east 10 knots in the afternoon, seas 3 feet. Tonight, east winds 10 knots, seas 3 feet. Friday, northeast winds 15 knots, seas 3 feet, and rain showers. Friday night, northeast winds 15 knots, seas 3 feet. Saturday, northwest winds 15 knots, seas 2 feet. Sunday, west winds 10 knots, seas 2 feet. Monday, southeast winds 15 knots, seas 4 feet. Now Shelikoff.
Straight, very good.
Today, variable wind 10 knots, seas 2 feet. Tonight, northeast winds 20 knots, seas 5 feet.
Very good.
Friday, northeast winds 20 knots, seas 5 feet. Friday night, northeast winds 20 knots, seas 5 feet. Saturday, north wind 20 knots, seas 4 feet. Sunday, south winds 20 knots, seas 5 feet. And Monday, southeast winds 20 knots, seas 5 feet.
Very good. Thank you for that. Well done, Miss Abigail. So it looks like tomorrow, northeast. Does anyone remember? We talked about it before. In general, what kind of weather does a northeast bring? In the summer, it's usually rain and clouds, right? Rain and fog. In the winter times, it's usually snow or a snowstorm. What about a westerly? What kind of weather does a westerly usually bring us?
Sun.
Very good. Sunshine. Excellent. Yes. So thank you for that, Miss Abigail. That will do it for our weather section, and that will do it for our live stream. We thank you for being with us. We hope we added some value to your day. I thank the host. I thank Allie, Abigail, Aria, Uriah, Titus, and Miss Dahlia. So we thank the students for all their hard work this year. And by the way, this is the last stream of the older group this year. So why don't we all give them a round of applause. So well done, guys. Thank you guys for your hard work. I know it's not always easy adding a little extra work to you guys with these live stream homework assignments. They're very easy, but still it adds to your workload. And so I just want to say thank you to you guys for your hard work this year. You have all done a great job. And your public speaking has improved, and very proud of you guys for that. And I'm grateful that we can sit here and be together and have fun with this, and also provide value to our members and to the community. So if you see these guys on the street, you folks at home, make sure you take a minute and thank them for the hard work they put in this year. So thank you guys. With that, does anyone have anything else before we sign off?
Are we gonna do live streams this summer?
I will be. You can come join. Oops, I'm sorry. I hit the drum button there. So great question, Aria. Yes, we will be doing the live stream this summer. And if you are not busy and you want to come up and host with me, then you absolutely can. It's not a requirement, but it's something that you can do if you like. So you're more than welcome. Any one of you, anytime, come in and talk to me, and we'll stream together.
Or free board?
There you go. There you go. All right. So thank you, folks. Once again, signing off from the Native Village of Port Lions. Shout out to the tribe. Shout out to Ken and Shayla at the school. Everybody take care and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.